Hello and welcome to today's session that is themed around finding your inner glow, particularly this time of year as we're going into the celebration of light, Diwali. I really want for you today to create a warmth and a lightness within you, particularly if you've been finding that you're feeling a little bit sluggish at the moment, maybe your mood is a little bit lower, finding it hard to motivate. This session is going to be a great turbo boost, getting you ready to move forwards into your day and into the rest of the week. As always, take things at your own pace and enjoy, and let's begin. Right, let's get started. So standing on your mat, we're going to come into a bit of an activation, so just starting with a shake through the hands and the wrists. It feels good, nice. Taking the hands up above the head, then a little shake through the shoulders and the hips, and really feeling a sense of letting go, particularly through the diaphragm here, so have a little shake. Wonderful. Going either side as well, just rocking from one foot to the other, giving it a shake out through the opposite side. Great, and then coming into a twist. So to begin with, we're going to keep our feet facing forward and the hands are going to be gently lowered down either side of the hips. So again, an effort of letting go, or I should actually say no effort. No effort at all. We're just letting the hands do their thing, either side. And maybe you find that one hand just gives you a little pat on the back. Well done for getting on your mat. Celebration of making some time for yourself. And then allowing the hands maybe to come a little bit higher. And as you come over to the side, you can look back across that front shoulder. So we're increasing that twist up through the length of the back towards the neck, and then loosening up through the feet now. So as we come over to the left side, we're going to create a relaxed form over the leg and obviously onto the right as well. So each side, the hands can just sweep through that plane either side of the body, making sure you don't knock your tea over or hit the cat or the dog. One side and then the other. And there's engagement of the body that's totally functional, so the tummy muscles will engage as they should do. You don't really need to think about it. There's a new school of thought, and instead of talking about the core and talking about engaging the core, actually, that we should be trusting in the intelligence of the body to sort that out and use it efficiently. So you'll notice I'll be teaching a little bit more that way. Great, couple more times. And then we're going to start a scoop either side as well. So bending the knees, feeling maybe a bit warm already. As I said before, you can take things at your own pace, but as we're moving into that essence of light and radiance, I'm going to just increase the pace so you can feel that warmth. Wonderful. Take the hands up a little bit higher so you begin to find a rotation through the shoulders. And maybe just pressing into the edge of the feet each side as you find that rotation. Let's go forwards as well. Bit of a front crawl here. You look amazing. Great. And then as they come backwards again, so backstroke here, moving into a figure of 8 movement. So we're drawing the hands up through the center line of the chest, feeling into, again, the edges of the feet. As you feel that nice stretch through the pelvic area, into the shoulders. And let's take the hands just a little bit higher. If you're working with high or low blood pressure, feel free to keep the hands at the level of the heart or maybe a bit lower. But if not, let's bring the hands up here, having a dance all together. And as I said, this session is going to be really good if you've been feeling like with the weather changing, maybe your mood has changed and you're finding it harder to motivate or to feel inspired, just bringing a little bit of movement into the body, allowing the breath to move at a different rate. You'll find that it's amazing how it can change your thought patterns. Maybe shake out anything that's got stuck. Great, taking the feet a little bit wider and carrying on with this figure of 8 movement, taking it down to the floor, maybe to the side, above. Taking your feet as wide as is comfortable for you, just engaging through the legs as well, until eventually coming over into a figure of 8 movement. On the floor here, letting the hands trace almost like they're moving through sand on the ground. Until we bend the knees, drawing the hands up through the center line of the body, all the way up towards the sky, taking a nice stretch here. You can even open the mouth and draw. Wonderful, and then drawing the hands down. We're going to stretch through the gastrocnemius, so turning the feet to face towards the left, and toes are both pointing forwards. We're going to bend through this front leg here, and then taking the stretch down into the calf area of the other foot. So my left leg is forward, right leg is back. And then maybe a little wobble here, finding your balance. And drawing the hands up. Exhale, just pressing forwards. So we're just going far enough so that we can keep the heel of the back foot on the ground. Feeling that stretch. Exhale, come forwards. Breathing in. Exhale, coming forwards. And then we're going to lengthen through this front leg. And just coming down towards the floor. Nice stretch through the hamstring here. Breathing in, uncurling up. Exhale, palms facing down towards the ground. Inhale, pressing through the front toes, bending the knee, just to support that rebound upwards. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lengthening up. Wonderful, coming to the midline and over to the other side. So both toes facing forward. Bending this front leg, the right knee, and extending back down through the heel. Breathing in. Exhale forwards. Inhale, coming back. And again, just taking it as far as you can keep that heel of the back leg connected to the floor. And exhale. Inhale. Lengthening through the front leg. Exhale, coming down and forwards. Inhale as you rotate the palms to face up towards the sky. Micro bend in the front knee. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale down. Just a few body preps as we move into our beautiful flow that's inspired by Surya Namaskar, the Sun Salutation, with that theme of light. Oh, I've just done an extra one. That looks so good. And coming to have both feet facing forward. Let's just come into a forward fold here. So you can place the hands onto the thighs or onto the shins, or coming all the way down to the floor. Allowing the head and neck to release down towards the earth. And then uncurling upwards as you bend the knees. Softening the gaze here, I'm going to invite you to visualize a beautiful beam of light that cascades down across the whole length and width of your mat. So that you're placed within this column of radiance. And this is where we're going to move, dancing in the light. Drawing the hands down into Tadasana, maybe just walking the feet a little bit closer together. Feet are parallel. Softening through the knees as you feel that lovely release down through the feet into the ground. The pelvis moves into neutral. You know what I mean. Into neutral. So tucking under the lower part of the pelvis. Getting that alignment up through the body, standing in your own radiance. Feeling a sense of gratitude for this amazing sun, the sunlight that we're able to experience every day, as well as all the other living things on this planet. Something that links us all together. Plants, animals, and human beings. And you can stay where you are if your mat is long ways. I'm going to turn to the side just so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to come this edge. And if you want to, you can step forwards wherever you are, visualizing that you're stepping into that strong glow of this beautiful light that you're visualizing. As we begin to move together, we're going to draw the hands up above the head. Parting the fingertips here. So you're opening out. Exhale, drawing the hands down through the center line of the body. As you ease yourself forward, bending the knees as much as you need to, breathing in, lengthening up. Exhale, coming down. Ah, that feels good. Breathing in, drawing the hands up. Coming into maybe a bit more of a back bend here as you broaden out through the hands, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, coming down. Right leg comes back. And coming into your low lunge, if that's what you're working with today, or dropping that back knee down. Breathing in. Exhale. Bringing the hands back either side of the body. Inhale. The weight coming forwards as you feel the hips pressing forwards. Exhale as we come back, slight variation here. We're going to move on to the heel of the front foot. And drawing the hands back, breathing in. Exhale. So if you're working on the same side as me, your right leg will be back, left leg will be forwards. Drawing the hands back, breathing in, sinking the hips forward. Just get used to this movement together. Exhale, coming back. Lowering the head down, nice stretch through the hamstring, breathing in. Back bend here, broadening through the hands. Exhale. Hands coming on the inside of that front leg. Easing the hips down now into more of a static stretch here. And we're just going to stay up onto the fingertips for now, just as we warm up. Tucking the toes under as we sweep that front leg back into plank or into all fours. And then lowering down. Knees, chest, chin, breathing in. Exhale, lower down. Breathing. Exhale, lowering down. One last time. Moving within that glow, that column of light that you've imagined. Tucking the toes under, pressing into downward facing dog and taking whichever journey you need to. We all have different journeys. So enjoy the journey as opposed to thinking about that destination. And bend the knees as much as you need to. The soft first. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana together. So there's always a sense of play. Taking the right leg forwards now. Breathing in, lifting up. Exhale. Taking the weight into the front heel, breathing in, lifting up. Exhale. Inhale, hands sweeping forwards. Exhale. And then stepping the back leg up towards the top of the mat. Breathing in, lengthening up through the body. Back bend here, gentle back bend, opening through the chest and the heart. Exhale, hands coming down that center line of the body. Inhale, bending the knees as you uncurl. Imagining rays of light shining out through the heart center. Exhale, coming forwards. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg comes back now. Drawing the hands up, inhale. Exhale. Weight coming back onto the heel as the hands sweep back like beautiful wings. Inhale. Lowering the hips down, just checking that alignment with the knee. Over the foot. If you find that your knee's coming over, like overshooting the ankle, then you might want to take the feet a little bit wider apart. Probably creating a little bit more space, flexibility in the hips. Inhale, lengthening up, reaching up and forward. Exhale. Hands coming on the inside of that front foot. Lowering down into the stretch. Let's take the gaze forwards here. So the shoulder blades are just going to squeeze together. And then drawing this back leg. Either staying in all fours or coming into your plank pose. Then lowering the knees, chest, chin, breathing in. Nice movement through Cobra. Breathing in. So my hands are just under the line of my shoulders. Feeling a strength within the upper body and the muscles of the back. Exhale. Tucking the toes under, pressing up into your downward facing dog. You can walk through the feet, maybe taking a little twist through the hips if that feels nice for you. Gaze coming forwards. Left leg comes forwards. Breathing in, scooping the hands up. Exhale. Planting the left heel as you draw the hands back. Inhale, reaching up. Adjusting the feet. If you need to, if you find again that knee's coming a little bit further forward than the ankle, breathing in. Exhale. Inhale. Hands come either side of that front leg, stepping the feet forward, breathing in. Back bend. Exhale, hands come down the center line. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Right leg comes back. Again, moving the hands back. Getting used to this new flow for us. Finding the enjoyment, particularly as you feel a bit more familiar, you can start to ease into it. Relax, the body is going to adapt as well. Breathing in. So now as we take the hands either side of this front leg, this front leg is actually going to come back so it's level with the hips. So I'll show you from front arm. Front leg is going to come back out to the side. So my big toe and my knee are in alignment. Breathing in, hands come out to the side. Exhale, and bringing my left hand down towards the left leg. Nice stretch through the opposite side. And if you want a little bit more, if you feel that you are up for it today, you can just squeeze the buttocks and lean back slightly so the gaze comes a little bit further back. Great. And then we're gonna, I'll go to the side again. Take both legs back. Holding our plank pose, lowering down. Knees, chest, chin, breathing in, coming into Sphinx pose here now. So the elbows are under the line of the shoulders. And we're going to bring the right shoulder to the center line, taking our gaze back towards the feet. Inhale to center. Exhale, over to the other side now. So left shoulder comes towards that midline, looking back towards the feet. Inhale to center. Tucking the toes under, pressing back into downward facing dog. Maybe enjoying a little bit more space in the hamstrings now. Body feeling a bit warmer. Breathing in, right leg comes forwards and up into your lunge. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands back either side of the body. Right heel staying connected to the ground, breathing in. Back bend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stepping both feet forwards. Interlacing the fingers now, breathing in. Again to the side so you can see me. Exhale, palms facing away, bending the knees. tucking the pelvis under, breathing in, lifting up. Exhale, coming down. Interlacing the fingers or bringing the middle fingers together, breathing in. Exhale, and as you press the palms away, I'm going to create a dome through the upper back, breathing into this, nice and gently. Enjoying the stretch. There's a posterior tilt in the hips. So the bottom half of my pelvis is just flicking forwards. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, coming down towards the ground. Taking the left leg back into your lunge, breathing in. Exhale. Oh, what am I doing? I'm coming back this way, that's it. So, right heel forward, breathing in. Getting a bit carried away now. Breathing in. Inhale, sweeping the arms forward. Exhale, coming back. Wonderful. Hands coming forward. So we're going to take the right leg out to the side. I'm going to swivel around and show you. So if you're in your lunge here, right leg is coming out to the side. I won't be mirroring you, so you'll be going the other way. Breathing in. Exhale, lowering the right hand down towards the right leg, lifting up towards the sky, lifting really up and out of this hip. Feeling that stretch. Exhale, coming back to center. Right leg comes forwards into your lunge again. And they swivel around. Hands come either side of the front leg or inside the leg, that's okay. Coming back into your plank pose or all fours. Breathing in, feeling strong. Feeling that glow within the body. Exhale, coming down. Adjusting the elbows under the shoulders, breathing in, extending up. Ardha Bhujangasana, Sphinx pose. Left shoulder comes to that center line, looking over towards the heels, coming back to center, breathing in. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Tucking the toes under, pressing up into your downward facing dog. Left leg comes forward. Breathing and sweeping the arms up. Exhale. Left heel stays rooted to the ground, drawing the hands back. It's okay if you come off balance a little bit, that's alright. Breathing in. Exhale, coming back. Smile coming to the face. Remembering that you're moving, floating within this column of light that stretches across your mat. Hands coming either side of that front foot, stepping back leg forwards and breathing in, drawing the hands up, basking in that imaginary glow of the sunlight, or maybe you can feel some rays of sunshine on your body. Wherever you're practicing right now. Breathing in, drawing the hands up, squeezing through the glutes, lifting the heart up towards the sky. As you exhale, keeping the hands exactly where they are. And just imagining that glow shining down through the body. As you just respectfully take whatever bits of brightness you can, weaving them into the fabric of your mind and physical body. And that absorption happens within your mind's eye with the intention to move forwards to help yourself and to help others around you. Drawing the hands down into prayer position. Still standing at the top of your mat, I'm going to come back and join you, but just so you can see what my hands are doing. And the fingertips just moving away from the heart. Peeling the fingers away so only the index and thumb are touching. And you're going to continue that circle around, just really giving reverence to that bright light that shines within all beings. As we continue with our beautiful flow, taking the right leg back, preparing for Utthita Trikonasana. So we've turned the heel of the back foot out. And that'll be your right leg. Breathing in, lengthening through the arms. Exhale, lengthening through that front leg if you can. If not, feel free to bend the leg. And squeezing the pelvis slightly forward so you find that alignment. If you're working between two panes of glass. Breathing in, lifting up, coming into reverse warrior here, bending the front leg. Feeling that spaciousness through the ribs. Coming down and forwards again into our triangle. Squeezing the inner thighs together. Breathing in, lengthening up. Bending into this front knee. Rooting through the front foot in particular. Taking the hands either side of the front leg, stepping the back leg forwards, breathing in. Exhale, pressing the palms away, coming into that lovely stretch to the upper back. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, drawing the hands down, stepping back with the left leg now. Come over to this side so you can see me. Left heel turned out at 45 degrees. Breathing in, opening up through the arms. Exhale, reaching forwards first and then coming on your journey down. Right hand just resting on the inside of the shin, or maybe using a block. Maybe you're coming a little bit higher. All options, all wonderful. As we inhale, taking the gaze down towards the floor, lifting up through this top arm, bending the front knee, coming into reverse warrior here. Inhale, exhale, coming back into triangle. Lengthening through the right leg if you can, squeezing the thighs together. And then gaze coming back down to the mat, reversing it here, bending through the front leg. And stepping the legs together, coming to the front of the mat again. Breathing in. The hands come into prayer position. I'll turn to face you. Exhale, drawing the hands up, bending the knees, feeling that stretch through the calf. Inhale, drawing the hands back down. Exhale, lengthening up. Feeling that stretch through the calves. Inhale, drawing back. Exhale. Inhale, drawing the hands down, the central point of the chest as I come to join you at the top of your mat. Right leg stepping back again. Back heel turned out 45 degrees. Inhale, hands coming up, either side of the body, up to join in prayer position above the head, warrior one. Lengthening up through the chest. You can gently just bring pressure to the palms as you feel that openness through the elbows. Breathing softly here. Inhale, twisting to face front. Exhale, bending the front knee. That front heel is in line with the medial arch of the back foot. And bending through this front leg. Warrior two. And let's move back into warrior one here, and then to two. Finding a nice flow within the movement. Bending the knee each time. Maybe just changing the angle of the bend as you come through, just to get that feeling of almost like a pump or a flow through the leg. Great. Last time, coming back to warrior two. We're going to come into warrior three now, so if you need a chair, feel free to grab one, or you might want to use the wall. If I was using the wall, I think you can still see me here. But I'm lifting through that back leg, using the wall to guide me, leveling up through the hips, and coming into that nice balance here. You can use a chair. If you want to come into the full posture, bringing the hands together, turning towards this front leg, and I'm just going to step this back leg forward just in increments while you get your balance, bending the supporting leg, taking the hands forward. They can come into Kali Mudra, index fingers forwards, thumbs one over the other. Bending the supporting leg as much as you need to find that balance. And then you can always work to lengthen through the supporting leg. Exhale, coming back down. Warrior two. Well done, coming over to the other side now. And we're going to just change the directions of the feet. And I'm sorry, I've not done it in opposition, so we'll be turning in different directions, but that's okay. So, breathing in. And turning towards this front leg, bending the front knee. Finding that alignment there, pressing the palms together. Breathing in, growing tall. Exhale, release. Breathing in this time, opening up through the hands. Exhale, bending this front leg, warrior two. And now we're going to dance between them. There's a slight lift as you change direction, and then bending into the knee. So breathing in as you rotate. Exhale as you come into the posture, moving the legs if you need to. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and drawing the hands down towards the heart, preparing to come into warrior three now, so grab a chair or maybe scoot towards the wall. I'm going to adjust my feet so I don't go on a little journey behind the piano. So bringing the hands close to the chest, we're going to walk this back leg in really gently, bending this supporting leg as we take the weight forwards onto the right leg. And as you find your balance, using your prop as you need to, leveling through the hips, extending the hands forward, Kali Mudra, index fingers forwards, fingers, I'll show you, wrapped here, thumbs over the top of each other, and really press the palms together, finding a real strength here. When you're ready, bending the knee, coming back into Virabhadrasana 2. Stepping the feet forwards. And let's come to face one another, hands coming down either side of the body, standing tall in Tadasana. And as you breathe in, imagining that you're breathing in a bit of that radiance. Allowing the body to be bathed in light that is healing, that's restorative. As you exhale, you trust in yourself. Inhale. Exhale. Coming down towards your mat. Coming into all fours position. And moving into a playful cat. One of my favourites. Working through areas that need some love or attention or that just feel amazing. And you can always close the eyes if you want to and imagine that your movement is affecting this glow that's surrounding you in your mind's eye. So having a play with the environment around you that you're visualizing. How does it respond? How does it flow? When you're ready, you're going to take the right knee forwards towards the right wrist, rotating through this front leg as you lower down into your pigeon pose. So you may want to stay a little bit higher. You might also want to pop a brick or a bolster underneath this right hip. Have a little feel into the movement, and you can gradually lower yourself down if that options that are available to you, either onto the forearms or bringing yourself down towards the floor. And breathing into that glow. When you're ready, drawing the fingers towards the knee, taking this leg back, rocking side to side through the hips as we continue on the other side, bringing the left knee forwards, bringing the foot out maybe to about 45 degrees. And then easing yourself forward. Placing anything you need underneath the hips. So for example, you might want to place a block here and then coming down, just supporting the alignment of the hips. Drawing the hands up. Moving your block. Coming into all fours position again. Feel free to take an extra downward facing dog if you want to here. Sitting back on the feet, rolling down through the body, breathing in, lengthening up. Exhale. Movement coming from the base of the spine, breathing in, lifting up. Exhale. Up into our camel. So tucking the knees underneath the line of the hips here, engaging the glutes. Toes are tucked under as well. So stage one, breathing in, lifting the left hand up. Exhale, bringing the left hand onto the back of the left thigh. Inhale, right hand comes up. Exhale, drawing the right hand down to the back of the thigh. Chin is close to the chest. Hips pressing forwards, lifting up through the chest itself, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then slowly bringing the right hand up and then the left hand. So that's stage one. Sticking with that, that works for you. Next stage would be to come down and bring each hand onto the heels themselves. Inhale, lengthening forwards through the chest. Exhale, softening into the movement, still keeping the chin close to the chest. Squeezing with the glutes. Inhale, right hand comes up, exhale, left hand. Coming into the counter pose now, into the child, hands coming forwards. So stage two, sticking with that if you want to, or with the first one. The final stage is again just checking that the knees are under the line of the hips, squeezing the glutes. We're going to flatten the feet now down towards the mat. So as we lift up, inhale, exhale, hand comes down onto the heel. Breathing in, other side. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthening up. And an option here if you want to relax the head back, squeezing the glutes. Inhale, right hand comes up. Bending the knees if you want to, if that helps to come up safely, coming forwards into child pose. Moving gently side to side. we come back onto your palms, feel free to take a cushion underneath the hips if you want that feeling of height through the seat bones. We're going to inhale, lifting the hands up, and as if we're sort of puppets in ourselves, the left leg is going to come up. As you exhale, it's going to place on the inside of the thigh and coming forwards. So if you need to pad through the side of the knee, feel free to do that, as so. Breathing in, openness through the body, exhale, coming forwards. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Again, just a nice little variation. Your spine will love this. So don't feel that you need to come all the way down. The movement could be really, really subtle and small. Hands are gently rippling back and forwards. Exhale. Maybe you find that you come a little bit closer to the ground. Each time as you find that familiarity within the movement. Inhale. Exhale. And enjoying that stretch here. Lifting up through the chest so we're not collapsing through the back. And maybe gently walking the hands a little bit further forwards. And as you draw the hands back this time, like your puppeteer again, left leg comes up, give a little wiggle too, and come back. And yep, you've guessed it, other side. So move your cushion over if you need to, drawing that right leg up, and then bringing it towards the inside of the thigh. Exhale, coming forwards. Inhale, lengthening up. Leaning back here, feeling that engagement of the tummy muscles as you exhale. Inhale. And they're wonderful, they'll bring that natural contraction on themselves. So again, don't feel that you need to tense the tummy any more than it's naturally doing. Exhale, coming forwards. Inhale. Exhale. And holding it there, placing the hands wherever it's comfortable. They may be up by the thigh, that's absolutely fine. So wherever the hands are, feeling that length up through the spine. Visualizing that you're inhaling the beautiful rays of sunshine surround you on your glowing mat. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. And again, as you draw the hands up, the right leg comes up. We give it a little shake. I'm going to soften forwards. Hands again coming wherever they naturally want to come. Again, feeling that length through the spine. So it's not a case of coming all the way down as far as we can. We want to keep that openness through the chest. And as the muscles give, maybe the tummy comes closer towards the thighs. And we ease down a little bit more. And when you're ready, uncurling, coming into Makarasana on your mat. So taking the feet out to the side, hands come to join, elbows out to the side, opening up through the inner part of the legs. We ease that down to the ground and relaxing the forehead onto the hands, or maybe bringing the face onto the side, resting on the hands. And just surrendering the weight of the hips and the limbs, the shoulders into the ground. Resting there with ease. Observing the breath. And calling in any help or guidance you need. Just asking that of the universe and seeing what gifts it brings. And this is a beautiful way of recentering. If you find that you're having difficulty sleeping, this can be a wonderful master posture. And before we get too relaxed, we're going to gently roll back, bringing the hips back towards the feet, coming into child pose. And gently coming up to a kneeling position. Now imagining a column of light that's shining up through the spine itself. Another visualization is to imagine that you've got fairy lights on each little bit of part of the back. Because what we're going to do is we're going to work into a nice twist. And I want you to visualize from the base of the spine upwards through the motion that you're just guiding the movement with light. Another way is to imagine you're drawing like a highlighter up through the spine so that we're bringing our awareness to each part of the back, which is going to help it move. So let's take our way over to the left. I'm going to mirror you the right way. And then we're going to take the right foot over to the side. You can bring this lower leg also out so you don't need to sit on it. let's just start by just interlacing the fingers and giving this front leg a cuddle. You can even bring the elbows towards each other onto the opposite hand. As you hug the front knee in towards the tummy. Breathing in, hands come out to the side. Then we're going to bring the opposite arm and elbow to this front knee. So your right leg is forward, so the left elbow is going to come in contact with this front knee. And allowing this front hand to just drape along the line of the thigh. Breathing in. Lengthening up through this back arm, through the right arm. As you exhale, this is when you visualize that column of light or the fairy lights along each segment of the back, so that as you begin to twist, it's like the spine is lighting up. Head and neck are the last pieces of the puzzle. As you turn your gaze backwards along that back shoulder. As you breathe into the stretch, on each inhale, you retrace your steps from the base of the spine with awareness of light up through the back. Growing taller, taller, taller up towards the sky. Exhale, with that release, you're asking the body if it wants to twist a little bit more. Inhale, growing tall. Exhale, release and twisting, maybe a little bit more. As you then exhale, releasing the hands. Again, you can come forward, rocking forwards and backwards slightly. And then coming over to the other side, maybe coming onto the knees and then coming over to the right side. Left leg comes up and over. Just spreading the feet so that you find your balance. Interlacing the fingers and bringing them maybe under the line of the knee, or you can bring opposite hand to opposite elbow. Just enjoying that surrender as you fold forwards, ready to move into a beautiful twist. Breathing in. And then right hand, so opposite hand is coming forwards to wrap around that front knee. Breathing in, back arm coming up towards the sky. Exhale as you twist. And if this back hand doesn't touch the floor, that's totally cool. You can just hang out here, or maybe it just comes out to the side a bit. Maybe you place it on your lower back. Always options as usual. Imagining that glow, that beam of light up through the spine. As you inhale, growing tall, exhale, twisting a little bit more. Inhale, exhale. And if you find this front arm is actually restricted and you're having to come forward, you can also just loosen it off, maybe just bringing the wrist to the front of the knee. Breathing in, growing tall, exhale, twisting. And then coming back to centre, feet coming forward, so just butterfly legs here. Nice and gently. Knees just doing their thing, hanging out. You can even just gently roll the head and neck side to side. Easing yourself side to side, maybe backwards and forwards. Breathing in, lengthening up through the chest, knees coming towards the ground, and exhale, falling down. Inhale. Nice wave through the spine, exhale. Inhale, lengthening up. As we come to rest on our mats now, option for Shavasana or into constructive rest pose. So take a nice blanket underneath the head. In your constructive rest pose, you'll be bringing the knees together, feet out towards the side of the mat. I find for my personal pelvis that they're not on the edge, they're just inwards of the edge, and that's sort of where it feels best for me, but there's obviously going to be variables of that as well. If your lower back just needs a little bit more love, you might just want to bring the knees up, have a little roll side to side. Until eventually you come to find your restful pose. And we're going to imagine a candle flame just resting at the heart center. Beautiful flame that flickers gently in the breeze. As you imagine the details of this candle, the colour, size, the movement of the flame itself, and the colours within a beautiful light. And breath is easy. Maybe it becomes a little bit more shallow as you let it do its thing. And that flame, that candle flame, reminds us of a constancy, an endurance. And the light within us will never go out. This light is here to stay, and sometimes it may feel a little bit brighter than others, but it's always there when we need it. You can hear the birds outside as they prepare for the sun to go down. I'm filming this in the evening, knowing that tomorrow is a new day and more light will appear. And with a sense of purpose and dynamism, we're going to take some really nice deep breaths in through the nose. Exhale out, let go. Breathing, expanding through the body. Feel free to open the eyes. Maybe you want to expand through the fingertips and the chest, maybe reaching side to side. Exhale. One more time, breathing in. Drawing the hands into prayer position. Bowing the head. The light in me bows to the light in you. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me. And I'll see you soon. Namaste.